Hello everybody. Hello. I can't say good morning. Maybe just barely. It's just a little bit before noon. So okay, good morning. It's another beautiful day again here in the Philippines, in the tropics. Yes, it is. Well, I'm having a little trouble right now. You've probably seen maybe in a pinned comment on one of our previous videos that real time today, and we're always a little delayed getting our videos out. Real time on this date of when I'm recording, we have had no PLDT fiber. Again, nobody does. Actually, on many different services. Because where they're doing the road widening project going back towards the city, and I showed you before where they're knocking down all those trees, they fell a tree that took out all of those communication lines, whether it be cable, whether it be the old hardwire telephones like Globe, or this PLDT fiber. They all ripped them down. So everyone in the area, everyone is without any kind of internet on any company if it requires a line. Yeah. So we've been by there. Still don't even see them working on it. This still have never even seen a truck there replacing the lines and putting them back up. But you better pay your bill. They'll wear you out for that. Yep. Give them a call. First they want to know is, even if you're 10 days away from your due date, sir, when you going to pay your bill? My bill's not due. Yeah, but can you just tell us when you're going to pay it? Can you tell me when you're going to connect my service? Where's my credit? Yeah. So anyway, that's just, it's the reality and hardships of being here sometimes. It's worth the sacrifices, I'll tell you, it's worth it. But if I could get that Elon Musk Starlink, oh my God, to not have to deal with those lines. You see, the lines is all of our outages all the time. If you drove down the highways here in the Philippines and you see those big gaudy wads of nappy, just spaghetti of wires hanging from the poles, that's not the electric lines like some people think. That's all these cable companies and telephone companies hanging down below or there on the power line. Just total mayhem. Power wires, they're actually usually in pretty good shape on top. So if I could get Starlink and straight from the house here, shoot for the sky, don't have to worry about all that nonsense right there anymore, but we would never have an outage. So hope and pray, hope and pray. Well, let me show you what else is going on here. Well, one thing, we got the forms pulled this morning, but I didn't get a chance to record it, and you can see them down there, and that is the forms off of these cantilever beams. Joel's down there working on the last one right now. He's down there knocking it off. So there's those hanging all out there, beautifully suspended in the air for their future plans. Yep. And you see here, as I showed yesterday, walls coming up, walls coming in, and inside in here they are continuing on as well. Uncle's been making stirrups right here. Uncle and Ambin have been up here tying for a beam right here between these columns. Mok's sitting up here for where a wall's going to be. There's our front door. When you come in the front door, there's a staircase that comes up. That staircase is going to come out right back in over here with our current plans. And so then you see from this wood where he's forming for a wall, there'll be a banister across here, handrail, and this will be a little walking path across here. So this will be a wall right there where he's forming for. So you got a beam over there at a column and a wall here that's also going to support that roof deck, because it's going to go up and meet right to the bottom of it. So therefore, it's going to be plenty strong. In our old house, there is a like triple sliding glass door inside the house between our dining room and the living room. And so we're going to take that out of the old house and bring it down here and put it here in this room facing there in front of the house, right where Mok's at. It's going to go across there. It's 185 centimeters across. Yeah, 184 is what he said. We're gonna make it 185 for a little adjustment to install. So right there where he's laying that out right now is where the door is gonna be. Well, straight in front right there, once this bamboo's out, is gonna be a big plate glass window straight above the front door down there. And so with this sliding glass door here and up in this room, you'll be able to sit here and look right through that glass door and right out the front. And that's the way I want it. I want it where it's a lot of light. I can slide that way back and open, let it breathe up here if I want. I didn't want this room just sitting up here open down into that foyer and the living rooms below. If they're down there and they've got a lot of TV going, noise, all that, and you want a quiet place, I want to have a barrier for that sound somewhat. That's what's going on here. It's coming together fast. What we're going to do is we're going to form every bit of this, every bit of it, even the roof deck. We're going to form it all, and then we are going to have a pour-a-thon. Yeah, we are going to have a pour-a-thon. Let me show you one more thing. I'm going to back up over here where the stairwell come out. So the stairwell will be right here at my feet coming up. Give you another perspective again. So you'll come up, there'll be a wall here in front of you. Handrail across that way. That wide sliding glass door, it's got 3 slides on it that'll slide over each other, making a nice big opening. It'll be right there. You can look down into the foyer here. You've got a plate glass window there. You can look out some small windows that'll be over here, and you have your front door down in there. Then once you're inside this other room, you see that opening across there. That is also going to be 3.2 meters of glass across there as well, sliding glass doors. So it's going to be really, really nice. And this will be the view in this room up here. Yeah, in this top room, this will be the view. And to be all honest, you could count this as another bedroom as well if you wanted to. If you want to say this is a 4th bedroom, if you want to call it an office, if you want to call it a den. This is such a versatile room on top. Really, it could be just whatever you want to use it for. Whatever that you want it for. I mean, it's a great den. It really is. It's a great place to get up in a way and chill out. Nice view right there. 4th bedroom. You can count it as that. Office, bonus room. That's what some people will call it in the US. They'll say bonus room. So there's your bonus room right here. And you'll step out back right here, out these sliders. You can go that way to the roof deck on that side. You can go this way to the roof deck down this side. See, we got material stacked back here already. Bamboo that's going to support the roof up in here. Cocoa lumber we're going to need that we're doing out now on all of this. Some steel up here. Just trying to have it all prepped. All prepped. So the guys are heading out for lunch. It's 12 o'clock. Yeah, when you come back, just bring those up here and keep them up here for now. So I told yesterday Joel's brother, today when this is happening right now, videos are delayed. He works up in the city doing building, Masoon. They've been building an apartment complex. And one of the workers there on the crew tested positive for COVID. So now they quarantined everybody that was on that crew. You know, this raises concerns with me, you know, I mean, it's a red flag with me the whole way. And so Joel's brother's quarantined over here next to Melinda's family over in that general neighborhood. Um, he's quarantined for 20 days. Now, then there is a co-worker, also with Joel's brother, that's right up closer to our barangay hall, but just back right over here, not far, just 10, 15 houses up from right here. You know, houses are close together. That also worked at that job site where Joel's brother, and is also quarantined. But this lady right here, let me show you. This lady right here, let me show you. That right there, that is a house. And I know it's sad, and believe it or not, people actually used to even rent that. I think maybe she still might be paying a rent, or maybe she just quit paying them, because what are you actually paying for there? But this goes on a lot, even in squatter camps and all. People having to pay rent for stuff like that. But this lady, she got a couple kids in there, and they're on their own. She worked up there at the house of one of Joel's brother's co-workers that's now quarantined. So now she too is quarantined. And because she also had a tie with our barangay captain somehow, I'm not sure how it all works. And her or either the other person at the other house, one, had also been at the barangay captain's house. Our barangay captain now is quarantined as well. So a whole group of them. This is dot 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 all around this neighboring neighborhood, and you know, and my workers and Melinda's family and stuff's all from right back over in there, on over down a little bit there. Yeah, so don't know how this trip's gonna turn out going home. All these people quarantine, you know. Look at people we have here, and I can't just stop building. But any one of them show up, it's gonna be the same thing. They're gonna try to quarantine all of us. Yeah, it could happen. You know, I mean, I'm not saying, I'm not trying to fearmonger or anything. I'm just talking reality. You know, it could really happen to Mel and I. We could find ourselves with somebody having exposure to somebody else and get quarantined. Now, none of these people that I'm talking about are quarantined, as far as I know, have been tested positive. They were just around a person in a roundabout way that was positive. And some of it's, you know, by second and third degree. And so it's a concern. It really is. I told Melinda, we need to limit our exposure big time. It's another reason that if you'll see, I'm not up real close with all the workers right now. We're not throwing a whole lot of group stuff downstairs going on or anything. I'm kind of keeping my distance. I'm really thinking that I need to keep some distance. It's kind of hard when you're working and you're needing to show them what's going on, but man, the last thing I need is for Mel or either one to come up testing positive right before our flight. Yeah, what a mess. What a mess. We'll see what happens, but it's happening all around us right now. And if I hadn't already mentioned, I'll say again, Iloilo right now. Now this is delayed when this video is coming out, but real time here right now, it's been advanced up now to a higher level of status. But I can just tell you, it went up a level higher, and they set up more checkpoints. I want to tell y'all something. I've been right here 6 months. My son is on a neighboring island, and I have not been able to go there to where he's at in their municipality. and he's not been able to come here. It's just the same as if we were on opposite sides of the world each other. And if I would have brought him over here without any prior permissions, and even with permission, he'd have to have been quarantined. And they were even talking about quarantining. At one point in time, I inquired on it. Oh, it's got to be a government facility. I'm not going to put a young boy like that locked away like a jail cell. That is nonsense. And then over on his side, if I went over there, first I'd be away from all this. I'd be over there in a town where I have no place to stay, and his grandma is Bron Guy Captain, and who knows her mood. She could have been good, she could have been bad. I never know what that mood's gonna be there. And she could up and decide to quarantine me there when I go, just to visit him, and I could all of a sudden find myself quarantined away over another municipality. And it may not just be her, it could be the mayor. As soon as they see me and I'm an outsider in their community, and being a foreigner just makes, like if I have a glowing red light bulb on the end of my nose, that I could find myself 14, 20 days locked up over, and not with him. I wouldn't be like there with him locked up. Sure ain't gonna be locked up over with my ex, or paying some hotel or motel or a quarantine center over there. And I would be at her mercy. You know, this, if they want to strike some revenge for anything ever on me, you know, or feel like they got a revenge, you know how that goes. Man, you know, that would be their golden opportunity. So it is so sad. So if any of you wonder why I haven't showed my son in videos, that's why right there. This has been something else. This beams here all have that radius on them. We're just leaving the support underneath there for right now. Can't see the radius there yet, but I've seen it. I've pulled back on some of it. It looks pretty good. But this turned out really well. I mean, it's all very workable. I'm excited for it. Just look at there. There's that center post coming off with all the beams, center column. Right here in this big room. Man, when that right there is out, and you'll just see this all as a big open space. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. God bless you all. I wish everyone good health. Take care, keep your chin up, and we'll see you on the next one.